Wake up!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is the Married to Film podcast. Shamanda, how you doing today?
I'm great, Ralph. How about yourself?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
Good.
So today we're going to talk about something that there are no more of. It's extinct. We're going to talk R&B groups and some of our favorites. So Shamanda, I hope you have a good list. I know we're going to have some of the same ones.
Absolutely. We're going to have the same one.
Absolutely. I have my favorites. You have your favorites. I have a lot of honorable mentions.
Mm-hmm. I have a few honorable mentions.
Because, there's just too many. There's just too many to lean on. And
Yeah.
This is going to be good.
It's going to be a real good one. I can't sing the songs, but I'm going to try.
Okay.
For the ones that I like the most, but we're going to see. We're going to see what the end going to be.
Okay, we may need to put a
disclaimer on it.
Disclaimer on this one. This one may have to be for the adults. So,
I mean, when we say adult, because there's nothing PG anymore, right? So, those that are mature, okay, that have been through some things, okay, and know what. Oh man, I forgot a group. I just thought about one.
I know it.
Oh, I just thought about another one.
I know it. Okay. I know I did just now.
Just now. Oh wait. Okay, so you go ahead. You want wait? Okay. Okay. Hey y'all, give us a minute. Oh shoot.
All right. So I'm gonna start off.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot.
Good God.
Oh shoot.
I'm gonna go ahead and start off, and I'm gonna start it off with an OG group. I mean.
Oh, I already know who that is.
The Temptations.
Oh, I wasn't thinking that. Dang.
Gotta start it off with the Temptations.
Guess what? It's not on my list.
Wow.
I wasn't going. Okay, my bad.
Wow. Okay, so
come on, let's get it. Temptations.
Got to. I'm from Motown.
I mean, I know you got to. I'm just saying.
But I have a special appreciation.
Yeah.
For even prior to them regaining fame with the made for TV movie and everything, which is awesome. Yeah. Which is like in the top 3 of like biopics and made for TV movies. It's up there. It's up there. It's like them.
It's only 3 of them.
It's them, the Jacksons, the New Edition.
Yep.
Those that's the trifecta.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I did like what's love got to do with it biopic. I mean, well, that wasn't really a biopic. That wasn't made for TV. That was an actual movie. Okay, that's the difference. Okay.
So, but I had an appreciation because in high school, our band, when it's time for the football team to come out on the field and we all got getting hyped, they used to play Getting Ready. By the Temptations, man, and we used to get live off of it. Mm-hmm. So, Temptations is number 1 for me. It's not in the order, but that's the first group I'm going to bring up. Just so much appreciation for all they went through. It took them years before they had a hit. You know what I mean?
Money issues and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Losing a group member, then gaining Eddie.
And then now today they have 5 different groups.
Right. Yeah. It's like
it's 5 different versions
of the gang of it, man. We saw the musical not too long ago. That was really good.
It was a really good musical.
Yeah, it was really good. Only one living original member left, Otis. One who started it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They went through a lot, and we were able to see some of the things that they went through. as individuals, as people, human beings, okay, not just a group. But yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta pay them their proper respect.
Yeah. And I
And
did
give it
good.
up for Temptations.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna let you go again.
Okay.
We're gonna switch it up a little bit more.
Me, I'm an old soul, so I got a lot of old school groups on here that I was like, I can't put you and then not put you, and then so, but I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go to a newer one.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna probably go back and forth a little bit because I got that many.
Okay.
But I gotta go with my favorite, and that's Jodeci. Jodeci is my altar. I gotta go with Jodeci. Casey, tell me.
The after party.
The show, the after party at the hotel, but no, Jodeci, man. Just Devontae's production is just it changed the game, and then their harmonies, man. With his production, it was just top notch, man. We got to see them a couple years ago. Well, I got to see them for the first time a couple years ago. It was pretty cool. But yeah, man, throughout my my young years coming up, Jodeci.
Your young years, I like it.
Jodeci, man. And our wedding song is Whatever You Want. That's our wedding song. So, my heart belongs to you. Yeah, so that's our song.
Whatever you need.
There's nothing I won't do. I say whatever you want. My heart belongs to you. Yeah, okay, so.
I say whatever you need.
I'll be right here. Okay.
I'll do it for you.
Can you? In the morning.
Ooh, that's why it's the wedding song. Come on, before we have to end this podcast right now.
Yeah. So
it's grown and sexy only.
Yeah.
Grown and sexy only. Okay. Temptations, Jodeci. I love the way you do that.
It's on you now.
I love the way you do that. So I'm going to I'm gonna go with my two. And gosh, I'm about to hit you with some stuff, but I'm gonna go DeBarge.
Oh, I like it. Right. And that's the name of a doggone song, but I like it.
Really like it. For it, adore it. So come and read. Oh, come on.
Come on, Detroit natives. Michigan natives.
From James to L
Tommy.
To
well, he wasn't in the group, but he was in Switch. But
to Bunny.
Yep.
Oh gosh, Randy. It was did I say James already?
Yeah.
Okay. Chico.
I was about to say, even though Chico wasn't in the group,
yeah,
I gotta throw a shout out to Chico
because
he had a fire debut album.
He did.
Oh.
He did, and we
No
loved
Guarantee,
it.
Man. That doggone.
Yeah, that song still hits.
That his whole album was fire.
It slaps. Does the kids still say that?
Right. It came out like 98, something like that.
Yeah, it was.
Ooh.
It wasn't 98. I think
No
it might have been 99.
Guarantee.
It might have been 99. We were together. 2000.
It's somewhere around.
Okay, so yeah, I said 99 too.
Honorable mention Chico.
So yeah, DeBarge. And then I'm gonna hit you with this one because I love this group. And I was thinking that I'm gonna say this group, but I'm gonna hit them with a surprise because this one changed the game. LSG.
Wow, I never would have imagined you would have picked that.
LSG.
Oh my God.
Lover, Keith Sweat, and Johnny Gill. And if you guys have never ever heard "You All Over My Body,"
yeah,
we could do that. We could do that with Missy Elliott. You guys, LSG, Levert, Gerald Levert, Keith Sweat, and Johnny Gill. And when we thought, we were like, yeah, this ain't going to be nothing. I was like, this is going to be sort of weird. But I'm talking, you can listen to the whole album all the way through and not even skip one. I'm talking about all the way through and then repeat it if necessary. But I have to give it up to LSG because they did one of the best collaborations on the face of the earth.
I agree.
So those are my two.
Okay.
I had to knock those out because I think we're gonna have the same ones from here on out.
Maybe we'll see. But
So we're
my
gonna go
next
two.
one.
That's why I said we're gonna have to do 2 and 2. So the 2 and 2.
My next one.
Okay, come on.
Was pretty much pioneers in their time.
Okay.
When they came out, they were being followed and just adored like the Beatles.
Oh.
And I'm talking about the Jackson 5.
As soon as you said the Beatles, I was like, yeah.
Like, look here, man. Like,
yeah.
OGs in the game, talent, man.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, I mean, they had talent, and Joe extracted every inch of talent.
Mm-hmm.
All them jokers.
If they were,
if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for them breaking a guitar, we never would know where we would be these days. R.I.P. to Tito.
Gotta look at the movie.
I know, right? R.I.P. to Tito.
Yes.
The group started without Michael at first. And then they seen Michael and was like, how can you have a group without Michael? Michael is the group after a while. But Jermaine, he held it down as well. But I'm going to go Jackson 5, iconic. Mm-hmm. Mike, the greatest entertainer of all time. There's no question, man. He's in his own here. He's in his own area.
Well, he was it was a tie. You know where I'm gonna go with that,
Prince.
Yeah.
But Mike is in his own area. Prince is in his own area. Those two, you can just throw them off in their own area, and then you come up with everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Mike, as a kid, was awesome. It mesmerized you. Voice skills, dancing skills, commanding of the mic. I mean, he's like
his authority. The Joker said, "Levert."
Oh my God! Talking about Eddie, the daddy.
It was an award show. It was an award show, and they Eddie Levert was talking about Michael Jackson, and this was it was live. It was live.
Was he talking about the black and white video?
Cussed.
Yeah,
because he said this Joker made the snow fall or whatever it was. He was talking about Michael Jackson, and he cussed, and they didn't have time.
He's like, y'all know me.
Bleep it.
He's like, y'all know
he was
me.
like, my bad, and he just kept on talking, but. It's one of the best, one of the best shout outs to Michael Jackson, as far as his skill set and everything. He was just like, he had to give a man the props. And so, he was like, he demanded the snow and the snow fell or something. It was
But Jackson 5, man.
Yeah.
I love too many of their songs to even go through. But so, piggybacking off the Jackson 5, my next group is an unsung group. They are, and I picked them next. No. I picked them next on purpose because these jokers took a Jackson 5 song and made it their own and killed it. I'm talking about Troop. I can't wait to get to school each day and wait for you to pass my way. That's Jackson 5 song. And they killed it, made it their own. Hey, that's the girl for you. So what are you gonna do? Okay. Yeah. Truth. Spread my wings and fly away. Man, so.
To a place
that I long for. Yeah.
And my heart will be that way.
Yeah, so true.
Waiting for love.
That's evermore.
If you know a song, you're going to know every beat, every ad lib, everything from that artist. You're going to know it. So I'm going to go. It's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to hit you with two because I put them both. I put a backslash, like one and then the other one. So I'm going to do Midnight Star and Atlantic Star.
Oh, nice. I like that. That is so good.
So, that is so good. Midnight Star and Atlantic Star. They had the feel of the 80s during the time when they came out.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
And to be honest, for a few years, I would get them confused. Because they had almost the same vibe.
I got them confused all the time.
However, it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was Atlantic Star. I want to say it was Atlantic Star and not Midnight Star. The young lady who actually came from Greensboro.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So,
Nice.
but those two groups, I have to mention them. I wanted to do honorable mention, but those are R&B groups that came out around the same time. Around the same time,
Yeah, they sure
they
did.
had similar. They had a lot of similarities as far as their names: Midnight Star and then Atlantic Star. One had a double R, and then one was just a regular R. I think it was Atlantic Star had two R's, and then Midnight Star was just one R.
I think you're right.
So, yeah,
like
and they wanted to, they tried to separate themselves from the other group because of that. So, shout out to them because they actually, they had some really good songs.
Oh yeah, they had some bangers.
Really good songs. So, yeah, so that would be my two.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be my two.
So, my next group, real influential in my life, and they're an old school group. I will say this: I had no business.
Oh, I already know.
Trying to go to a concert of theirs when I was 15 and on crutches.
I thought that was gonna be your first group.
I know. I begged my mother. I said, "Mama, I gotta go. You gotta let me go. You gotta take me." And that group is not. Y'all gonna be surprised at this one. That group is none other than P-Funk.
She was totally deep when she did the freak with me. Never missing a beat, yeah. Boy was in need, yeah.
P-Funk, baby. Parliament Funkadelic. Look here. They music just get me, man. Hey, I'm a funketeer at heart.
Never learned to swim.
Can't catch the rhythm of the stroke. Man, that doggone Mothership.
Why should I hold
I bought the concert DVD from '76. Oh,
from '76.
Yeah, man. Oh my God, Mothership Landing, Dr. Funkenstein, George Clinton, man. He's just a visionary.
So Ralph has the Parliament on DivDa on DVD, and we've watched that so many times. And every time I look at it, I'm like, these jokers was high as a kite.
But so influential because so many hits have been made off of his music. So many samples. Him and James Brown pretty much created hip hop. It's not even funny.
That is a known fact.
Right.
That is a known fact.
And then you got to add Bootsy in there, because he's part of he's down with the clique.
Bootsy was around with everybody. He was he played with
James Brown and then he went over to P-Funk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So
P-Funk, man, and there's so many different aspects to it. But George Clinton, man, and he's still alive and kicking and looking good.
Yeah, he looks real good.
Out of everybody, this Joker that was always, high, just gone, looking weird, multicolored hair.
I think they were doing drugs that they made themselves.
Right.
I don't think they was on the market.
You need to hear the story of Atomic Dog.
I don't know if I want to.
He was high, and I forget the whole story, but it was at the studio here. But like it was playing backwards, and he couldn't get the beat. Something like it. He was so high. I'm gonna let you listen to him tell it.
Okay.
One of those stories, where I walked in, I thought that, high as hell, thought they was recording without me, and ran into the studio, told everybody, let me sing, and they had the tape on backwards. So I sang to the tape that's backwards. That's like, oh! And then once I did it, it was too late. They had to finish it that way. They had to put the rest of the instruments on. So the song,
was this in Los Angeles?
No, that was in Detroit.
So when you heard it that way, what'd you say? Yeah, this is great.
That's why I'm talking so long. This is a story on Famous Dogs. I'm trying to figure out what key is it in. And I don't force my way in the studio. So everybody's like they looking right there. I'm looking right through the glass. They all looking at me, and I'm trying to figure out what key is it. And they ain't got no key, so I'm trying to kill time. This is the story on Famous Dogs.
Wow! I'm sure you've told this story before. I'm sorry.
Go listen to him tell the story of him making Atomic Dog too. It's crazy. Yep. So that's my one group right there. P-Funk. Got to give it up to him. And then I'm gonna go with let me get this one out the way so I can go ahead and get it out the way so we can go ahead and move forward. But I'm going Silk.
Last night we had an argument. You told me you love me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the things I said I never meant. No, baby. I didn't mean to make you cry. I didn't mean to make you say bye, bye, bye. Baby, won't you let me look inside your soul, my baby, yeah. Let me make you lose. Let me make you lose control.
Look here. Them jokers are talented. When they hit the scene, I really wasn't that much of a fan of Freak Me. It really didn't do nothing to me. It was cool, but it was their number one single and stuff. But I didn't like it like that. I was more of a fan of Lose Control. Lose Control for me was that one on that album. Mm-hmm. Last night we had an argument. You told me you love me. Man, come on now. All the things I said I never meant. No, baby. Okay. So,
I didn't mean to make you cry. I didn't mean to make you say bye, bye,
baby, won't you let me look inside your soul? Man, come on, man. Ooh, man, it's a whole bunch. Okay, but look, out of that.
And
they took a hiatus.
Yes.
And then they came back in 2000. The whole album.
Like Usher did.
Oh my God.
You remember
was it called 2000 Watts? Is that the name of the album?
All I know
Meet
is
in my bedroom and all that. Man, look here.
Listen.
Hey.
Listen.
Hey.
I know it's all in God's timing, but I am for certain that we should have at least 3 kids from off that one album.
Man,
that joker was on repeat.
Hey, there was no skipping. You didn't skip one song.
You really didn't. Even the fast songs, it was like, I was like, okay, come on, get it. Oh shoot, I just mentioned.
And then they took another hiatus a little bit, and they came back with another album that didn't do too good. I can't remember the name of the album, but it had a song on there that we just love, and I can't think of the name of it right now.
I'm sorry. I probably can't think of it either. It's okay.
The Coca-Cola body looks so sexy, sexy, shawty. We're calling you.
Yes. Calling you.
From the west to the east coast. Man. So that song was fire. But the jokers are still around, sounding good. Silk.
Yeah.
Silk, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, Silk. I have to love it. Yes. 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 So it's on me.
Yes, it is.
So I'm gonna do 2. And this one was actually like a collaboration. I just realized that these were separate artists, but they were collaborations. Shalimar.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Howard Hewitt,
Jody Watley, and the other dude.
And other, Lord bless.
I know his name, but I just can't think of it right now.
Name, oh my God. But yes.
He's like Shalimar. The first dude to do the moonwalk. So let him tell it.
Yep. Yeah, so Shalimar.
I mean, probably right, but I'm just saying, he'll let you know.
They had some really nice hits as well.
Oh, yeah.
So
I know it's been a long time, baby.
Yeah.
Second time.
Oh, my gosh. That cut, come on.
Yeah.
And then, was Jody Watley on Soul Train? What was she?
Yes, she was. She was a Soul Train dancer.
She was a Soul Train dancer. So it's all like.
So was the other dude.
Oh yeah, they were a group.
Yeah.
They started together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry we don't know the guy's
Howard
name.
Hewitt came along later.
Can you look him up right quick?
I think it's like Jeffrey Daniels or Lawrence. Wow.
Okay, you did say that.
Wow.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like Jeffrey Daniels or something like that.
Okay, so we'll just go with that, and then just to keep it in the same, I got SWV.
You know, I ain't mad at that. You know, that was a special time when they came out because that groups was real thick and heavy when they came out.
You know, one of my favorite songs. It's not weak. One of my favorite songs was from Above the Rim soundtrack. With Method Man.
Oh yeah, the remix. And I always hated when they would play the version where Meth wasn't on there.
Right.
Because he just brought an extra.
It was missing. It was like,
right. It's like, oh,
why is it blank right there?
Anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They had some bangers.
Coco. And okay, so I was a grown woman when I realized they wasn't real sisters. Like for real. I'm talking about like a few years ago, like when we went to go see them.
Get out. Are you serious?
It was like right before that when we went to go see them. I was like, oh, they're not sisters. Oh no, when the show came out. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this because I want to see how it was when they grew up. And they was like, yeah, my mom. And I was like, oh, y'all ain't got the same mother. It was a surprise to me. I really thought, sisters with voices, that's what it stood for, but it's sisters.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't mean sisters.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't mean they were blood related. Right. But, you know, we all know as far as relationships are concerned, you don't have to be blood related to be considered sisters. But yeah, SWV, love them. Still to this day, we just actually seen them 2 years, was it 2 years ago?
I think it was about 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Banging.
Yeah. Because it was
banging.
Jodeci. Yeah.
There was Jodeci there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And who else? Drew Hill? Was that Drew Hill?
Yep. And I just ended up putting them on my list.
You did?
I forgot about them.
Because
I thought they were, Jodeci wannabes. People love Drew Hill. A lot of people I know put Drew Hill over Jodeci, but it's not me. It's not happening.
You can't do that.
And I remember seeing Drew Hill before they really, really were big. They were still.
Everybody know that. That is iconic. Tell me what you want. They leaped to the ceilings. I was like, Cisco is gonna hit his head.
Mad props for stamina and man.
Yeah.
Because I can only give you about 4.
Yeah. I still remember the thong song.
Oh yeah.
Like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
And the video.
Yeah.
Him on the beach and kicking up his hand. But the song with him and Maya was pretty. I like.
Oh
that too.
yeah. It's not about me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fire.
That was fire.
Yeah.
So okay, that was on you. That's your group.
So I'll put Drew Hill there.
Okay.
And then I gotta go give you another old school one.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I gotta go with a group whose music is synonymous with cookouts. And just got bangers for days.
Oh, that should be anybody.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Gap Band.
Yeah, that is. That's
Cool in the Gang.
I'm sorry, that's Cool in the Gang.
But the Gap Band led by Charlie Wilson.
Yes.
Look here, his voice is so unique and distinguishable.
We call him Uncle Charlie.
Uncle Charlie. Outstanding. Mm-hmm. Yearning for your love.
I think he's showing up on time for his concerts now.
Man, we seen them in concert, man, and it was great. It was great.
We did?
Yeah. Yep.
We did.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep, but the Gap Band. So I got Drew Hill and the Gap Band.
We've seen.
Outstanding.
Did we leave where they were performing?
I don't know. Girl, it was a time. Okay, let me go ahead and throw my next group in there. The Time.
I'm sorry.
Because it was The Time, Gap Band, and P-Funk, I think it was. Or maybe it was somebody else.
Okay.
But it was when The Time took forever to show up, to get on stage.
Was that Freedom Hill?
No, that was at Fox Theater.
Oh, yeah, that was a minute ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Gap Band don't even tour up together no more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so, but The Time is also on my list. Yes! I almost did it when she did that, but, Morris Day is the man.
He is.
Shout out to Jelly Bean on the drums with the greatest beat of all times that Prince made by himself. Prince is he's all over there. But 777-9311. You put that on for me and I'm in heaven. Just listening to the hi-hats and the snares and on the drums, man. And then the bass kick in. Yeah, so The Time is on there.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you already give your 2 or did I come in and sneak attack?
Yeah, you sneaked attack,
Okay,
but it's all
go
good.
ahead.
I did my 2 with Shalimar and SWV, and then you went from there with the somebody that you went off from off of that the time.
Drew Hill.
Drew Hill. Sorry, Drew Hill. So okay, let's keep the party going. I'm gonna do Hall and Oates.
Nice. Oh, nice.
I'm gonna do Hall and Oates because
nice.
they have some classic.
They do.
And their style was unique.
Mm-hmm.
And they get a ghetto pass.
Yeah, they did.
All day. And if y'all don't know what that means that we adopted them. we drafted them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Too bad
Hall
they
and
broke
Oates.
up.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Beefing.
it's all good. Shalimar was too, and it is too. But yeah, so I have to do Hall and Oates. And then I have, which is, so we have a couple of honorable mentions, but I think we've already done them already because we tried to narrow this list down to maybe 10. Ralph said I got 15, and I was like, okay. And then I just started writing.
And I started writing too, so I got more than 10. I think I've only given you 9 so far.
So I have maybe 3 more. So can I just go ahead and tell the rest of them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I have Jets.
Nice.
I also have Menudo.
Wow.
Just because. But then I also have 112 and Jagged Edge.
Look at you. Okay.
And did we even say New Edition?
I got them on my list.
Okay, so there you go.
So that's the only group that we had on the list together.
Oh, I'm sorry, Commodores. You can and Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm sorry, I'm still going.
Look here. When I hear Commodore Zoom, it just, oh man, that song it takes me there. So, but Earth, Wind, and Fire, come on now.
The Elements.
Right, come on now.
For real.
Good God.
You got a party. And if you don't have that in your rotation, something is wrong with you.
So dang, Shamanda.
But then I also have some other ones, but I will keep that on the because I got groups that I'm like, oh my God, I can't even remember their names.
I got some bangers still left. I got 1, 2, 3, 4,
okay, go ahead. Just name them
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more.
How you have 12 more? You say you only have 15.
I got the writing like you.
But you just gave like 8.
Okay, so.
Yeah, go ahead and name them off.
Because some of these groups, man, you got to name them. I mean, you have to.
Yeah, you have to. You have to give them their props.
The OJs. Come on, man. The mighty OJs.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah.
I had to. There's no way.
Yeah, you really can't skip
There's
that
no
one.
way. Let me mark off New Edition.
Yeah, I had to mark off mine too because I would have went back. Okay, let me mark off mine.
That's the only one we got on here the same. That's crazy.
What, New Edition?
Yeah.
Actually, I did. Well, I was gonna mention them anyway. I didn't have to put them on the list, but you know. But then I had it was New Edition / and I had BBD.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so I said the OJs, mad props. Still touring to this day. I think they just doing their last tour forever. And then,
just name them all.
Okay, so I'm gonna start from the top. Okay.
And then just elaborate if you need to.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so Boys to Men, record setting. Even they wasn't my favorite, but I acknowledge them. I give them their props because them jokers can sing. But it's just that they played these songs over.
Oh my God.
And over.
And that's probably why I don't like
over. And that's what it is. Because even to this day, if I hear End of the Road one more time.
Although we go.
My God.
I'm like, okay, we at the end. What is next?
God.
Cross the street.
My God, they played this.
Said cross the street.
Right. God.
Yes. Cross the street.
I think that had a lot to do with it. Just how much radio play they had. It just irked me. I can still listen to Motown Philly and be fine. But
yeah, me too.
If I hear End of the Road and I Make Love to You and all them other songs, oh my God.
How much making love do we have to have? You know what I'm saying?
Right. But then there was that one song that was an album track that I loved.
Then what was it? Do you know?
I
get tired of that too.
But I always, even to this day, if I need to do a countdown in my head, I do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Injection, fellas.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Okay, so that was one. Next one. You have to.
Okay, come on then. You have to.
The Whispers.
Yes. Yeah, we ain't talking about The Walking Dead.
The
The Whisperers.
Right. The Whispers, man. And the beat goes on. Rock steady. Man, hard. Man, they had a song that made pimps mad at them. You hear me? Olivia, Lost and Turned Out. Man.
Ralph.
He wants to buy a new Seville.
What did
Here, man, the Twins, man, the Whispers, man. So, and then the next group I got was in that early '90s groups, man. It was 800 groups.
It was.
But these jokers had a song, had two versions that everybody remembered for the rest of their life.
What is it?
That's Shy.
Which one? Oh, for the remix.
The acapella version.
Yeah.
That's when you know you can sing. You got an acapella version. And everybody know the ad-libs to the acapella version.
Everybody.
Promise, promise, promise.
Okay.
Never leave me lonely.
And if you don't do the promise,
Right. You don't know the song.
You don't know who they are.
Right.
Like, if I'm in a room with you and you don't do the promise, you cannot be my friend.
Right. And then I remember when they came out at the time, I could hit that last high note. I could get up there back then.
Okay, come on. You can't
But
get
that joker, that's a high note for you. Man.
You got that's from the belly.
Yeah. But they had another track too, Comforter, that I like.
Comforter was one of my favorites. Yeah. It still is to this day.
Yeah.
I really did like that one.
This next one, man. Hey, look here. H-Town. R.I.P. to Dino.
Mm-hmm.
No, G.I. G.I. He's the one that died, the lead singer.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. to him. But H-Town had some bangers. My favorite was Part-Time Lover. that was my favorite. Produced by Devontae.
Devontae had a little pen on everybody.
Right.
I said little pen on everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
So, they had some bangers.
Mm-hmm.
My next one, unsung, Intro. What y'all know about Intro? They remade Ribbon in the Sky. Stevie Wonder and did a great job. Was harmonizing the melodies all over that joker.
It was okay.
And then the lead singer was real nasty.
In the vocals.
And the lyrics.
I said in the
and the ad libs at the end. Come inside.
It was some other stuff. You didn't even have to say that.
Well, that's just the name of the track. That's the name of the track.
It is
I
the name
didn't know
of
that.
I said it is the name of it. But yeah. There was some nasty stuff going on. But it was grown and sexy.
Yeah. The next one, this is really an honorable mention for this next one. Subway.
Okay.
Girl, I want you to stay so we can play this little game we play. You go high and I will seek. Let me be the one to make you weak.
Oh yeah, that was it. And play this. Yeah, that was good.
Okay,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
The next one,
I love that video.
High Five. Rest in peace to Tony Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Kissing Game.
Yeah.
Why am I drawing a blank right now?
Kissing Game was one of the ones.
They had a few of them, though.
They did.
And his voice was so unique.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be the ones with the unique voices, man.
And then
they always seem to go early.
Yeah.
Man, but High Five.
They go real young.
Yeah. And right now, another one on my list, R.I.P. to Dwayne, but Tony.
Yes.
I got to see him in concert years ago. They opened up for Janet. Man, they got bangers and just the instrumentals, man, just the music, the musicality, the it's our anniversary. Man, they got bangers. Did whatever you want. Girl, you know I can provide. The little guitar riff on there, man. Whenever you need me. 632-2135. I like songs that make you remember phone numbers.
Come on.
Where they at? Where they do that at? They don't do that no more.
None.
Or
spell out something. Music Soul Child did. Ouch.
Well, Mike Jones, he did it. I think he's the last one to have a phone number in his song.
Oh yeah, because everybody knew his number. They said that people were actually calling him too. I mean, we're calling that number.
Right.
I'm hoping that was not the number.
So Tony, bangers for days. Shout out to Raphael Sadiq, amazing producer.
Yes. Very creative.
So the next two involves the same guy.
He did all the music for Issa's show.
The next two groups on my list involves one of the same person, and that's the first one. I'm going to go with the original. That's Guy. Look here, finally got to see Guy for the first time in my life a couple years ago. Never thought I'd be able to see them because I just knew they were going to be beefing forever, and I was scared to see Aaron Hall sing because I figured his voice would be jacked up, but he actually did pretty decent. I was pleasantly surprised.
But that other dude was dancing too much.
Crazy.
I was like, I left and I think I was getting something. I don't know if we was getting something to drink. I was outside the stadium, and we looking at the camera, and I was like, what is he doing? And then Aaron had on that wife beater and his belly was hanging out, and I was like, this is okay. You have to realize they're older.
Yeah.
You know, they're not gonna have that same physique.
Bangers, man. You can have a piece of my love. It's waiting for you. Girl, it's true. Ah.
And all that good stuff. Sorry. Sorry. I'm like, okay.
They had a lot, man. And even Aaron Hall went by himself, man. He had a banger of a banger. What's the name of that song?
I don't know.
The one that make you cry every time you listen to it. I Miss You.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a banger. Goodbye Love. I like Teddy's Jam. We can go on and on. Guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next group, like I said, Blackstreet. It's got Teddy Riley in there as well. Which version of Blackstreet do you like best? I like the OG with Dave Hollister.
That's the only one. That's the only one.
That's the only one you acknowledge?
That's the only one.
You don't acknowledge No Diggity? And the other song that they use Pac beat on?
Okay.
No, Don't Leave Me Girl. And
I can't stand that song.
they played it too much for you.
No.
You just can't stand it.
The guy I was dating at the time played it too much.
See? Played it too much. Got it.
I was like, how in the world every time I get in your car you playing the same song?
But I like Before I Let You Go, Can I Get a Kiss Goodnight? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The OG Blackstreet for me. So
I got two more that I want.
Go ahead.
Only because.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, I got three, but we're not gonna go anywhere if we don't say Prince and the Revolution.
You're right.
And then from there we have Vanity and Apollonia.
Hey.
But then we also have
Mary Jane Girls.
Mary Jane Girls.
That's Mary Jane.
And then I was thinking, who's the meeting in the ladies' room? Climax.
Be back real soon.
And they had I Miss You. Yeah. I Miss You.
Yeah.
Bangers. So that is basically.
I know I'm missing a lot.
You said time. You said the time.
Yeah.
And
And see, we still missing a whole bunch of groups.
Next.
That's crazy. Yes, next. Yeah, next. Still missing a whole bunch of groups. There was so many groups. It's ridiculous. Then there are no groups anymore.
Because people are selfish.
Yeah.
Today. They don't want to split their money with anybody, I don't think. Or I don't feel like they may not get along with anybody.
Mm-hmm. But those are just a couple of our favorite groups.
Not a couple, though.
Right.
A plethora.
No particular order.
None whatsoever.
Because there's still some out there that we
didn't
kick ourselves in the butt.
What's the group that Phil Collins was in?
Genesis.
See? We can go on and on. Wham.
Duo.
That Hall & Oates. I said Hall & Oates.
Oh, yeah. Well, true.
Okay, my bad. My bad. I guess, groups, we did three. I said LSG, and then I mentioned Hall & Oates, so.
En Vogue. My bad.
Oh, yeah, we didn't mention En Vogue.
My bad.
Oh, we're going down for that one.
I know, right? Good God.
Because they're harmonized.
That was crazy.
Their chops.
I'm telling you, you can do acapella.
All that good stuff.
Yeah.
They was hitting it.
So.
And then Ralph's favorite in there, too.
Cindy.
Yeah, he had to mention her name.
Yep.
It's okay. I need to go.
You mentioned Ronnie DeVoe more than I mentioned Cindy.
I do apologize for that. I love you though.
Mm-hmm.
I married you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's it. That's what we have, and we'll probably think of probably like 5 more after we're done with this.
Right.
But that's all we have for right now. I hope that brought you guys down memory lane
Mm-hmm.
and start to reminisce with us, because that's what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Make you feel like a child again,
Mm-hmm.
or at least in your early 20s.
Right.
You know
Your
what I mean?
younger days.
Your younger days, when music was everything, and it actually said something, meant something, and had love
lyrics.
Literal,
I mean, legitimate love lyrics. Like,
and if it wasn't love lyrics, it was, come on, let's make a half, let's go half on a baby lyrics. That was somewhat nasty, but they were really good lyrics for the time being. Right. It's not the ones you want to play in the church, but you know what I mean. Okay.
All right, Shamanda, it's on you.
I don't know if I wanted to say anything on my way out, but I thought about something. It's just weird for me to even say this, but I was just like, "What you talking about, Willis?" And that was gonna be the end of my. That was what I was gonna say to say goodbye, because it was one of those things that just popped up in my head. That don't make any sense. We love you guys. Why you give me the dead silence like that? That's it.
Yes, we love you guys.
I'm done. Bye.